Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CEO Evening Show. Every Thursday at 6 p.m.
Hello guys, welcome to the evening show. Hope that you have a great day today, and we have a lot of interesting topics for you. So make sure that you have a comfortable place. Let's enjoy it. Of course, winter will be ended soon, so we should be prepared for the second pop-up office. And I want to ask John to join me today, and let's talk together about this. Hello, John. Nice to see you.
Hey. Hi, everyone. How's everyone doing?
Oh, let's try to make anyone to speak today. At least try.
Right. So I wanted to ask you, Dimitri, because I don't actually know who came up with the pop-up office idea, and why did you say yes?
We just vote, right? So
Right.
it wasn't just me. It's just like a team of people in our company. As for idea, I really need help from people. I do not remember who was the main driver for this, really, unfortunately. But that definitely wasn't me.
All right.
I don't know. I forgot.
Well, it's a great idea, and hopefully this year will be even better. And I remember talking with Ksenia and Natasha when they came back from the pop-up office in Georgia last year. They came on Ship It and Sip It, and we talked about their experience there. And it was sometime, it was right around the accelerator. So we were all talking about pitches and startups and all these new things. So I thought, why not connect these two ideas of new startups with the pop-up office? And we were playing with the idea of creating a pitch competition for this year's version. So that is what I have to share with you tonight.
And by the way, that's will be something new for me also. So let's check.
All right. Well, your show's going to be part of it. The main idea is whoever pitches the location that is selected for the pop-up office this year will win a round trip tickets to the spot. So that's exciting. That is your incentive, everyone, to pick your location, make a beautiful slideshow or video or just a bunch of cool memes. Come on the CEO Evening Show, pitch your idea to all of us, and hope that it's a winner.
Cool. Okay. So it means that if I will win, I will get tickets to fly to that location and back. And because it's like pop-up office, like office will be also paid by the company. So it means that I just need to pay for the food, roughly.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, for those of us that didn't get to go to Georgia or weren't with Paralect when we did this last year, the company rents the space for you to live and work. Right. It can be like a couple of condos in an apartment building, something reasonable that fits a group of us. And you go there for 2 or 3 weeks, and you work there, you live there. We all have fun together and just have a change of scenery. And this year, I've talked with Sergey Galuza, and he suggested that we do two batches, the first in May and June, then take a break in July so that as many of us are back in Minsk for the summer event that we always have, and then do a second batch in August and September. So that is the basic thing, and I made a lovely little landing page. It's very just functional and straightforward about the competition, and that's where you can sign up as well. So I'll share that now.
By the way, what options do you think we have? What are the most potentially winning places today? Any like ideas from people from the team? No one knows.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, write in the comments if you have any great
Yeah. By
ideas.
the way,
Uh, you know, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's the easiest. Even if it's Batumi again, I think people would be very happy. That's an easy win for somebody if they just make a cool slideshow about Batumi or Georgia. It's a great spot. It's beautiful. But Turkey or
mhm,
Lisbon, you guys are in Lisbon. There's lots of cool people there.
of course.
All right. Can you see the website? I can't see if I'm sharing it or not.
Just a moment.
Oh,
Mhm.
there it is. All
Barcelona,
right.
fantastic.
Yeah, yeah. Um, this is my first website, so please be kind. All right. Basically, we got a video from Georgia that we had, which was made by Lera. It's very cool. It shows everyone what fun it was there. Then we have the goals. So it should be accessible, it should be beautiful, and it should be vibrant. Now, obviously, there are a lot of different ways that people like to travel. So I don't want to sort of um, put any restrictions on this. Some people love the ocean, some people love mountains and nature, some people love city life that's very exciting and fancy cocktails. So, whatever your passion is, really make that shine through in your pitch. And once again, I want to emphasize the incentive here is winning your round trip ticket to the pop up office. And then we have a bit of a layout of how it's going to work. We're going to have the pitch form will be open until the 21st of February. So we've got 11 days, all right, to make your pitch and submit it at the bottom of this page. And then within the form itself, you'll be able to select a Thursday that you'd like to come on the show and pitch your location. And I've highlighted that here with the 24th through the 13th of March. And people can ask you questions. It should be fun to see for everyone. And then we'll wait for the results. There'll be an organizing team. I'm not exactly sure who's on the grand committee for this, but they will probably be in touch with people to finalize details like the cost of different locations there and things like that. Let's see. And then we've got the type form here that you can fill out. And some things that Sergey wanted me to highlight, please include in your pitch the range of ticket costs. Remember, we want it to be accessible for everyone. New Zealand is an amazing country, but really, like, not many people are going to want to fly there, and I'm not sure we can even enter the country at this point. Any entry requirements that we need, whether that be visas or vaccinations, and info for the planning committee to help organize and budget the trip. For example, like how much the average dinner costs out, things like that. All right, and then at the bottom we have a roadmap where you can see what's going to happen and when.
Yeah, thank you very much. So maybe just to summarize, this year we are looking for the new pop-up office, and we're inviting everyone to present this place. And we are waiting for this presentation. Like the winning presentation will be on this show or every presentation. What do you think?
I guess it depends how many submissions we get. Um,
Okay,
there may
that's
need to be a bit of a filtering process before we get to the live pitching on your show.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I hope to see not only the winning pitch. I hope
Mm-hmm.
that people can come on and show a couple options.
Cool. Yeah, and the winner will get tickets on both directions, right?
That's
From the
right.
company. Cool. So, how you will share this guide?
The website.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
website.
I'll share it with everyone in Slack right now after our
Mhm.
show, and you guys can start submitting, and then I will be in touch with you because I think I will collect the answers in the type form, and I will pass them on to you and whoever is on the planning committee, so we can organize when the pitches happen on your show.
Cool. So, thank you very much, guys. If you have any questions, please ask. Feel free. If not, thank you, John. It's really great.
Thank
Yeah,
you. I'm looking forward to the rest of the show.
of course. Thank you. Bye. First time in the history, I think not many companies ever doing this, but we are doing this. We want to really be transparent with our retrospective that we had a couple of weeks actually ago, and we want to be transparent with our goals, like as a company that we will have. And I want to invite Luba, who actually manages all of this that we will have. And I want to invite Luba, who actually manages all of this that we will
Hello.
have. And I want to invite Luba, who. Hello, how are you doing?
Hi. Hello,
Hello.
hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
You're doing amazing. Greetings from Bali.
Oh, yeah, so you are like on different part of the world, right?
Kind of, kind of.
And how it is actually today, temperature, anything?
As always, Dmitry, no
Okay.
complaints. Everything is amazing. You're so guys welcome here. Like the restriction are not that tough currently, so you're welcome.
Okay, yeah, so still very good, right?
Yeah. As always.
Okay, so let us know what do you think you will tell us today about.
Okay. So basically, it's already Dima mentioned. This is a huge step for us, like for the entire company. But before I start telling about this huge step, I want to tell you a little bit like about the process of planning that we have here in Paralect. So everything starts from the yearly planning session. This is basically like one of the most important events in the like for the whole year for the entire company, because at this moment we basically define the direction we are going as the team, the direction we are going as the company. So we are defining the goals that we will be all working really hard and in order to achieve it. And also, of course, we are planning like KPIs and metrics. I mean, how we're going to measure the results. And the third important part, of course, budget. So this is how the whole story starts, right? So it starts with a yearly planning session. Then, like when we have all the planned goals, KPIs and metrics, and etc., we need to understand how we're going to track it, right? I already like told about this a few words to John, but still I'm gonna like in a few words explain how we do it here in Paralect. So we have every month we have reporting stage where basically we are like checking and seeing like what results we got so far, and then like the bigger event I would say we have at the end of quarter, because basically we are planning the whole like our activity, our goals and metrics based on quarters. And the third important event for us, this is like a retrospective meeting. We have it twice per year. So we have it in July, where we are summing up the results we got so far for like the first 6 months. And then we have another one retrospective in December, and we are summing up the results of the whole year. So this is like a few words about how the process is going in Paralect. And
And
about,
by the way, you also created this process, so
oh, come on, Dima, don't be so shy.
like,
You started it, okay? You kicked it off. I'm
it
just like
doesn't matter.
putting it a little
It's
bit.
very important who finished it. Much more important.
Yeah, but anyway, like everybody who is participating, I know that this is like pretty much challenging process, but still we are doing really great. So as far as you know, in this year we changed the format of planning. So before it was like on 100% remote, we were using like Google Sheets, we were using like Google Documents and stuff. So in this year, we try to bring into one place offline as many people as we can. I mean, the heads of the department. And we were brainstorming the goals the whole week. So everybody was focused on just brainstorming the goals, no other tasks, just brainstorming the goals and understanding like basically the direction we are going as the company. And as the results, of course, we have like a lot of goals. And like, it was so I don't know, exciting that during this brainstorming session, we every day we were talking about going public. We are going public. We are going public. We are going public. But like I believe the majority of us was thinking that by saying going public, we mean that we are going like outside the company, right? We are telling the world how cool we are. But this is also important to be public inside the company. So that's why I want to share with you guys. Okay, what should I press here?
Yeah, you just start and then we will manage.
Yeah,
Hmm.
you see my screen, right?
Just a second.
Okay.
Hmm. Yeah, already
Yeah,
see.
so basically, guys, we are ready to share with you the like the results we got so far during the brainstorming session in December. This is like the public space in Notion. I'm gonna drop the link later today. And here you can find the goals that like each department has here in Paralect. Basically, you can just like jump in any department and you can see the list of goals. You can see like the status. Meeting, you need to update your statuses,
Of
right?
course. Yes, sorry, I will do.
Okay. And also you can see the time frame, like where we're gonna work on this. You can see the assignee. Assignee, it doesn't mean always the person who gonna perform the task or who gonna like achieve the goal, but this is like the person who is responsible for this goal. And yeah, you basically can see the goals of everyone here in the team. You can jump to any department. For example, let's go to design and we can see all the goals. You can see here the statuses and again, the responsible people. So this is like one part. And basically, feel free to review any, like all the goals. And if you have any questions, you can, like the most amazing part about being public, right? That you can drop the question. For example, if you, I don't know, have some idea about the goal that you are seeing, or if, for example, you have some question, or for example, you want to help in achieving this goal, just like you can leave the message. And that's basically, I believe, what it means about being transparent. And another one, like I would say, like a cherry at the top, right? When you have the goals, it's also important to track the results and also to understand like whether we achieve the goals or not. So I was talking before about retrospective that we have twice per year. So here you also have the link to the retrospective presentation. This presentation, like I mean, this retrospective is done for the past year. And again, you can, like, there are a lot of slides. I'm not gonna like scroll all of them, but again, you can see, like, I don't know, you can jump to any department and you can see the results that this department achieved in this year. um, the most important part, that we're gonna keep it updated, so it means that the goals will be up to date in terms of the progress, and also in terms of like new planning session that we're gonna have. So the goals will be updated, I believe, March, April, in April. Sorry, I was just like counting the
Mm-hmm.
months in my head.
That's fine.
um, and the goals will be updated, because, like, again, we're always trying to leave ourselves the space to be flexible, because, like, there are so many changes that's happening. And the same about retrospective. There will be, like, always, or after the retrospective session we have, we're gonna always drop the link over here. So I believe
Yeah, and
that
let's like think or maybe talk a bit about this. So first of all, everything will go public, right? So
yes.
everyone will see our goals, and everyone can see what we think about the previous year.
Yep.
And now also for people inside company, everyone can just see what other departments are planning to do. Is
Yes.
this
Yes.
not amazing?
It's like, come on, it's like even more than amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, so I'm really very proud that we are doing this, and happy that you like managed to do this. You created this page, collected all the goals, put them on one single page, and right now we are trying all to report. So everyone in the company also will see what I am as a CEO is planning. I think
Yeah.
that's really cool. And unfortunately, all the rest of our executive and heads. But that's,
No,
I think,
come
very,
on.
very
It's
important for the growth of everyone.
yeah.
So, and I'm really happy that you joined me today. That's like first time on our show. I really like appreciate it. I'm waiting for any updates that you see in this process. And I know that we already have reporting stage for the January. Am I correct?
Yes. Yes, yes,
So
yes,
we're
you're right.
already collecting some metrics for January, and in the middle of the year we will have like half a year retrospective
Yeah.
for that part. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else? Do you want to add?
No, I just, like, I feel a little bit sorry that it's 11 p.m. and I cannot show you like beautiful nature over there. So that's why
Mm,
you're seeing just like my boring place. But, like, maybe when you're in Bali, we can do the podcast on, I don't know, on the beach or somewhere, and just, like, tease people a little bit.
yeah, of course. It would be much better to see like nature in our podcast.
Yeah.
Cool. So basically, we're waiting for this link in our general channel just to for everyone to understand what we are doing. And guys, we are really opening our goals, and you will really feel company even better today. So
Yeah.
congrats to everyone who helped, and we will rock.
As always.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you so much. See you
Bye. Bye.
guys.
Bye. Bye. Inside the head of Igor Krasnik. Igor Krasnik is our CTO, and just crazy smart guy, or maybe just crazy. He will enjoy it much better. I want to share one resource with you just to help maybe people who really think how to start um, sharing your knowledge. And I really believe that this is the simplest way, most like really hassle free. Uh, yeah, and by the way, can you show this message from Anton, please? Just a moment. I will share the screen. Mhm. Yeah, I hope that you see the screen, guys. Uh, Here is website. And by the way, I didn't like confirmed any like part of this topic with Igor because who cares, right? I just want to show you this simple in quotes page. First of all, it's a Notion, and technically it's like one page in Notion, but interesting how Igor started to collect all the knowledge that he had, and he's trying to organize. First of all, it's really nice introduction, and I advise everyone to just click this link, read more about me. And here you will see this page that was created pretty far, like maybe even 1 year ago, I remember. But uh, Igor is constantly like updating it. Even video was from recent weeks, I believe. And at the bottom of this page, you will see how confident Igor is. So I think some of you already saw this image. So that's like introduction. That was the beginning. Now he has like 4 articles, just 4. It's not like 100 of articles or 1,000. It's just 3 articles. But just see how he structured everything. He started from the article like MongoDB in Paralect. Then it was about again technology, and I really enjoying all of them. But I want to show you one article. And just imagine, guy really speaking about how to make job posting. Just think about this. So it's like article about just simple job posting, nothing else. Just how to make this post. Um, and he tries to really analyze everything, uh, analyze competitors, maybe present his ideas, and everything is just in one article. And I know that Igor took part in this, in creating our jobs board. It's really very interesting project also that we had, and all the experience is inside this article. And also, you should understand that Igor is like CTO, so it's all about technology. But Igor creates article about posting, job posting. Um, Another article, already closer to technology, is about tech trends. Again, I suggest everyone to see what will be the future. It's really decent analysis, and basically it's impossible to create such article in less than, I believe, month. It's really a lot of information that you simply cannot put even in one presentation, in my opinion. But there is also interesting thing like product stacks, uh, several categories like no code, product management, analytics, design, communications. And if you open, for instance, design, you will see analysis of all tools that are available in this space, like Figma that we are using also, or maybe want to use Zeppelin, ProtoPie, and so on. In, for instance, in I believe in analytics, we also have interesting product like Winter, and Winter is something that we created. So I mean, Paralect created this product. Um, okay, product management is also like collection of tools that we are using. Just Linear, if you know about this tool, Mira for like collaboration, Notion, Loom for recording, Slack for communication. And this list is like growing slowly but growing, and I really like this part of this page that Igor has here. A fun thing, like recently added my gallery. Here Igor collects all the visuals he created. I really meant that we are inside Igor's head right now. So that's what's happening inside this thing. Yeah, and of course some links to the social parts. Igor is very active on Twitter, or maybe he wants to be very active, and I think he is the most active in our company, like no brainer. And that's how he created his own space in internet. Today it has like maybe attached to Paralect, but I believe that this is a completely separated project, even product about Igor. You can do the same. And I also want to maybe announce that I would like to create something similar for myself, and I will start collecting these CEO like shows and maybe some articles. So thank you, Igor, for inspiration. Let's continue. IDO or initial DEX offering. This is an event that is very similar to traditional IPO, initial public offering. This is the moment when company is going public and all the shares are started to be trading publicly, so you can really buy them. And we have a partner, his name is Alex. I'm waiting for him right now. He will do this for his company first time. Hello, Alex, in your life.
Yeah. Hi there. Hi everyone. Do you see
How
me?
are you doing? Yeah, everything is great.
Cool. Yeah. Thank you for introduction. Actually, I missed a little bit the part of introduction.
No
So
problem.
I thought you said like that I'm gonna be doing IDO first time. So not myself. Obviously, there's whole team, and actually I'm not even the one responsible for IDO. Nick is responsible, but I'm definitely helping in all the ways I can.
So can you just maybe help us understand really what does it mean IDO for the company, for you, for your team? Because we really don't understand very well.
Yeah, I can tell. So IDO stands for Initial DEX Offering. DEX stands for Decentralized Exchange. So it's acronym inside acronym. And the thing is how it works. So it's basically something like IPO, but whole thing is built with smart contracts. So like there's like first stage, people invest in the project through crowd investing. Let's put it like this. They send money on specific smart contract, and then they get they get tokens they invested into, and also right after IDO, these tokens are listed on decentralized exchange.
So it will be like immediately once you complete with IDO, tokens will be available immediately, right?
Yeah, right after like right after fundraise, tokens are available on IDO, and also you can also start earning commission fees on IDO or on DEXs, because when you have our tokens, you can supply a pool on DEX. What does it mean? That there is like a pair of trading tokens. Like let's say a DAP token trading against NEAR or USDT, and you can put your DAP token or NEAR token, and you will to provide liquidity. You'll be called like liquidity provider, and you will be earning a commission of all the trades within this pair.
How you will like protect or maybe guarantee growth of the token value on the market once you will go public? How you will be protected from people who want to do something bad for you?
Very good question, and there's like two tracks. The first track is to build ecosystem and build like products, real value within ecosystem on top of our chain. And here where we have like a huge competitive advantage to everyone else on the market, and this advantage is Paralect. I would say that having Paralect as a partner, it's like 10x with a like long-term acceleration and like on the speed and the growth of our ecosystem. The thing is that like ecosystem growth, product growth, not necessarily affect token right away, because token is also speculation, and this is a second track. So speculation and marketing and PR and all this buff about token on secondary market. So these are two tracks, but both are important. First kind of is fundamental. Second is like more marketing side of the thing.
Okay, yeah. Okay, maybe like personal question to you. What do you feel? And by the way, when this event will happen, or maybe like roughly, because I know it's like nervous time a bit for you right now, right?
Roughly, it will happen in March.
In March.
Yeah, so it's very soon. It's exciting. It's very exciting. Yeah. It's yeah. I feel confident, actually.
Okay, then we also feel confident.
Yeah, Paralect holds like significant amount. So
yeah, it's very also interesting thing, because we like almost finished signing this contract. I definitely want to make like separate topic on this moment once we will exchange our shares.
Yeah.
Paralect will get tokens. We really want to make it happen before the IDO.
This is a good question, by the way.
Yep.
So IDO, with ICO, there is a fundraise and promise that token will go on secondary market. With IDO, it's designed in a way that it's impossible to break this contract. It's a smart contract. So like there is a fundraise, and people know for sure that there will be a secondary market after fundraise, because it's like it's programmed into smart contracts.
John, what do you think?
I think he's satisfied. I'm pretty sure.
Cool. Yeah. Okay. When you explain what DAPE is doing, like in very short number of words, how you doing this?
Yeah, it's not that easy, but let's say it's a so as entrepreneur, previously we had like a choice to build a company, but with Web3 we can build like whole kind of ecosystems, kind of virtual government, and we're building virtual government for creative industries, for creator economy, so like for all these intangible things like music, art, source code as well, like all these things can be tokenized on top of our protocol. And it's domain specific chain, so it means that all the functionality in this chain adjusted specifically for this domain. And as all we know, programmers especially, domain-driven design is number one thing to know for any architect, and that's why like domain-specific chains I think have very bright future, because they adjusted to solve specific problems or specific markets.
So like there is such thing like rule builder, right, that you have in your system that helps to create a portal for specific sub industries in the creative industry.
Yeah, so we call it like constructor. So there are basically primitives on the chain, and we also build like this constructor. We call it Casimir. It's in name of effective Casimir, which possibly will be used to build portals to other universes. And we like inspired by this because like this will be a portal to metaverses, like virtual virtual universes for creators, like for musicians, and they have can have different rules, can have a different representation, and so on. And yes, in this constructor will accelerate growth of the ecosystem, because it will be providing templates and like building blocks to build these portals for tokenization and for governance of these industries.
Yeah, today we as a Paralect, we also work on two portals. One for intellectual property, for like scientific papers, how we call them, like TTO.
Yeah.
Right. And the second one, and second one is in education industry, is like VEDI that. we're working. So question from Nikita, who will work on the portal for the video makers?
Nikita, it's
Nikita.
you. Probably. So yeah,
By the
actually,
way, Nikita also asked how he can buy specifically for video these tokens.
yeah. So if Nikita wants to work on video portal and he has community and like some like influencers in this space whom he can bring, he has like wall potential to become a portal and also receive a grant and funding from us. So it's and yeah, and there will be many portals. So you will be not the only one who will be building for videos.
Mhm.
And yeah, and as you mentioned, there's already two like on very advanced stage of development. One is DTech. It's our first portal. It's actually what we originally started from: scientific research technization and scientific discoveries, inventions technization. And it's funny. I will even share my screen. So only now, top venture funds started to recognize this use case. A60Z just published today or yesterday, and Alex shared this with me. So this is basically a topic about they call it DSci, so it's like visualized science, and like funny that it's only now happening. How to stop it?
Just a second. Okay, so it means that this is something like DeFi. So DeFi.
Yeah, it will be. Every industry will have this kind of
Kind of.
name. So yeah, and there will be many different. So and the thing is that the more the better, and this is why Paralect is important for us as strategic partner, because Paralect will help us to accelerate like development of these portals, and what is even more important, ensure equality, because like we can trust, we know that Paralect delivers like high quality products in a very short period of time. So that's why we're really happy to have Paralect as a partner.
Cool. Of course, we are happy to work with you. And by the way, besides like Dave as an ecosystem and portals, we're also working on the second again product that will be like a governance for people who invest into the products, right? We call it like decentralized accelerator, and we see it again as a very big project. We want to start like together and eventually add a lot of other investors and make sure that founders are listed on our accelerator. That's, I believe, also something really big. So I hope that we will speak about this really soon, because it's my task to create mockups this month, and we want to like start announcing it. It's like a lot of things to do, but we will move fast for this.
Yeah, and we're already starting working with a couple of more portals. Like one is for tokenization of music, another one for tokenization of art, another one for tokenization of social media, and another one for tokenization of Web 3D architecture for metaverses. So and it's just a beginning. So it's like just a beginning. I'm sure like there will be many more.
Yeah, interesting. I'm just saying, but to me, like this decentralized accelerator potentially can be a portal of the day, because that's again management of
intangible assets as well.
Intangible assets.
It's just much more complex asset, but like
yeah, exactly. But I suggest to better do it together with Paralect.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then we will white label it to you. If
yeah. As always.
As always.
Dmitry is such a good businessman. Like,
of course.
Admire your business skills.
Okay, good, Alex. Thank you for joining first time on this show. It was really great to see you. And wait for us for a couple of our people in Lisbon this year. We will visit you, of course, and we will create a lot of other interesting videos and products.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Cheers, everyone. Cheers, Paralect team.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
because of a lot of like progressive topics today, I want really to talk with a very interesting person. His name Michael. I want to like waiting for you, Michael. Uh,
Hello.
hello, how are you doing?
I'm pretty good. Thank you. How are you?
The same. So really happy to see you, happy to talk with you, and like just maybe in the beginning, I want to say that you have really interesting combination of both experience and knowledge. And today,
Oh,
yeah, we want to talk like about too much things, but maybe something in the beginning. What is your main passion, actually? What do you think?
uh, yeah, so I think today the main passion for me is building products,
Oh,
and I find this core like initiative in Paralect, like you're going public, you're launching the products, you're building something for yourself. So for me, I have realized during my career that I want to be a part of a place which is actually building and creating something. Yeah, so I think my main passion is knowledge, as you already mentioned, and building products. Yeah, I
cool.
think
Yeah, so definitely
something like
that's
that.
something that we want to continue doing, and that's our goal. And interesting that you have really interest in blockchain, NFT, and Web3. So why this is yeah, and again, in the beginning, I want to say that you started from venture journeys, right? And
Yes.
uh, what else? And fundraising. So this was like your beginning of how you get understanding in all this money, la la la. But then
Yes,
you
you're
moved
right.
to blockchain. So why blockchain? Why NFT and Web3 attracts you?
Yeah, so you are 100% right. I have started my journey with venture capital. So I was from like the side of investors. I was analyzing a lot of products. I was going through a lot of startups, a lot of interviews with founders, and a lot of analyzing and so on. Then I decided to move to the other side, to the side of the companies, and actually be part of creating something. And here in Paralect, it was very fortunate that I have become a part of several projects which were devoted to blockchain and Web3. So I started to, started to learn a lot, started to gain knowledge in this sphere, and I have realized that the blockchain Web3 is a pretty logical like continuation of the internet and what are we are calling technologies right now, and it is inevitable. Everything is going to Web3. There are many more applications right now with the blockchain, and I think if Paralect will be like in course, if Paralect will be like on a very short leg with these technologies, I think it will be really valuable. And I think and I am assume that there will be more and more clients which will demand Web3 applications, G apps, and something based on the blockchain. So I want to be like at the very frontier and at the very first front of these like high-end technologies. I think this is pretty exciting and very valuable for Paralect right now.
Yeah, of course. So actually you are so, and actually you are helping us to build this, to enter this stage. And like Web3 is really very important. But what is more interesting is that we want to create from our company, from Parallex, something similar to Web3. I would say that this is like a meta level, like a lot
Okay.
of people creating metaverses, right? Metas.
Yeah, yeah,
We are
yeah.
also trying to be on the same level, and Web3 is something that we want to put as far as possible. um, so, what is for you like Web3? What do you think?
Yeah, it's there are a lot of there are a lot of like similarities and a lot of like combinations of what was Web 1, what was Web 2, what was Web 3. Like I think we should like mention a few words about how they are different. So Web 1, it was an era of a really like simple web pages. It is basically was a library when um, users were not allowed, were not able to interact with the server and with a web page. There was no logging in, no transactions. no subscription. It was just a huge library. And like after that, it was like till 2004. After that, there was an era of Web 2. It's like they call it an era of targeted advertising, like when you are accepting cookies, when you're sharing your data, and so on and so on. When huge companies are collecting data about you, and you're like agree with that, and like you started to interact with your credit card, with your subscriptions, and with everything. This is Web 2. So Web 3 is pretty different because it is decentralized place. There are no servers. There are DAOs who is like controlling everything. Like if you are posting the content, it like in case with Web 2, it could not be deleted. Yeah, and in Web 3, you are the owner of your content as well as the like other nodes of this network. So it is like a pretty revolutionary thing, and I think it is like the next step of the internet, a very logic step of the decentralization, apps and blockchain. So for me, Web3 is like freedom. Yeah, it's give you a lot of opportunities. It gives you like you are not bound with restrictions, and there are other like participants of this network which are equal to you. So for me, Web3 like is some sort of a freedom, I think. Yeah.
I kind of think the same. It's like agreement that you can really easily understand, and you know for sure that it cannot be changed without your knowledge. And it's like a lot of consequences of this. Like, yeah. Okay, and you also a couple of maybe weeks ago or maybe even days ago, you analyzed one company. Do you want to like present this analysis, because I found it really interesting, or you think it's a bit private related to that company?
When we were like doing the analysis, I can just go through it. Like I won't show the report itself because it is still like in some sort of the process. And yeah, but you're right. A few weeks ago, we had a company from Switzerland which applied to Paralect, and they were seeking for a service provider, like a partner for equity. They are building a matchmaking platform which connects service providers and startups. For example, if you're a startup and you don't have money and you need a software development, you are going to this platform, and the platform is connecting you with a service provider like Paralect, who can give you an advice or plan a few sprints to develop your product to the next level. Yeah, so they were seeking for a partner to develop the next version of their platform and to become an investor. So this was like one of the first experience of a Paralect to become some sort of a VC in this role. So we were really excited, and we were very proud to be on the very first frontier analyzing this product and this company. We conducted an interview with its founder, where we asked him initial questions about his vision, about what his product is, about what they're planning to do, to really understand whether we can trust this partner, whether we can go with them, and whether we see the potential in their product. Unfortunately, their product doesn't offered any unique value proposition, which means the idea that lays behind their platform is pretty simple. As a matter of fact, their investment deck was pretty amazing. The founder was really he was really interested in the thing that he's doing, but yeah, most of the processes were manual on this platform, and they didn't have any vision how they can automate this, and they were just seeking for a company who will like help them to build the next version of their platform. This is why we saw a lot of risks in investing in this opportunity, but we decided to keep in touch with the company. We have also compared them with the closest competitors. We have searched the market. We have also analyzed all the information they have provided to us. So yeah, we decided that for this time right now, we are not taking this amount of risk.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually read that they are building also platform that will allow to fundraise for the founders. Or was it part of the vision, or it just like added value?
Well, yeah, they are stated that this platform is a new way of a fundraising. Like
Mm-hmm.
if you're a startup and you don't yet have money, you can offer an equity to the service provider, and this is the way how you raise like something instead of money. You're raising an expertise, and
Ah,
yeah,
I
yeah.
see.
But actually, Paralect can do the same platform right now, and it will be even better. Yeah, so there are also a lot of similar companies on the web.
Of course.
So this is why we have decided not to move on. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, actually, about this platform, first of all, it will be Web3. We want to make it like Web3. It will be like open government, so all this part will be automated. All the process, like voting process, decision to invest, will be done and controlled, like you mentioned, by DAO. So interesting that you already analyzed similar company, but they probably maybe they need some hints. But I believe that we as a like provider with our history, with our partnerships, we have like much bigger edge here, so that, and because of you we will definitely make it much more famous. I believe so.
I really hope so. I really hope so. Yeah. It is really interesting that we are doing something like that because there are not a lot of things that could be compared. Like we are doing something that no one did something before. So yeah, we will be like a pioneers in this, and this is exciting.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just uh, asked Nikita to show the comment from Costa. um,
Yes, Konstantin was with me on this case. He was a part of it, and yeah, we agreed that they could be like one of our competitors in the future. Yeah.
mhm. Uh, okay, Michael. I know that you also like had a presentation that you shared a couple of days, I believe, about the blockchain and NFT.
Oh
Uh,
yeah,
are you okay if I will like publish it also today in like?
sure thing, sure thing. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, cool. Because this presentation is also interesting because it explains blockchain. It explains why NFT is different from Bitcoin, for instance.
Oh
And
yeah,
also you explain why cryptocurrency is different from tokens. So it's not completely the same as many people think. So it's a lot of knowledge. I really waiting you next time. Probably let's pick some topic and discuss together. Especially if you will like find something interesting in like everyday work. I'm really helpful that you are joining me today. I will say it
thank
to
you very
everyone
much.
who will join because our goal is to build a company who is really speaking every week, every day. So, and you are part of this. Thank you for sharing everything.
Thank you for your invitation. It was really amazing experience. Thank you very
So,
much.
have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Bye bye. I was 2 times there, and we have one team in our company who will visit Lisbon because of the help from the client. It was his initiative. And I want to invite Kate to share this story. Hello, Kate. How are you doing? Unfortunately. Uh-huh. Do you hear us?
Yes, I do.
Cool.
And you?
Yeah.
So, we are going to Lisbon. Funds for Team will be in Portugal in 1 week.
In 1 week even?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know that you are worrying. I also worried that it's like it's very hard to cross the borders, right? We even discussed today, should we say about this or not, and all this really unproductive stuff. But we decided let's share because that's something everyone should know. We want to do this.
Yeah, that's true. And what I would like to start is actually the story how it happened that Funds for Team is going to Lisbon. So we're working with client for about 10 months already, and in October, November, there was a offline meeting. Dmitry, I, Vladimir, Igor, we all were in Lisbon, and we met there with the client. So we discussed their business stuff, plans, and the client decided to make the gift for the team after the release and to do this trip to Lisbon to have this vacation. And that's all thanks to the team and their results. I'm not tired to repeat that to Irina, to Lena, to Ilya, Nastya, Yegor, Anna, Agata as well, and Anton from the very beginning. Sorry if I missed someone, but you're all amazing, and I hope everything will be fine, and we will cross the border, and we will be in Lisbon.
Yeah, actually, we did it several times. I also crossed the border, not because of like a business visa or whatever. It was like tourist visa. So I know that you, Kate, have like a different way how you managed it. Vova, another. So it's all manageable and it's possible, of course. But what is important is that, of course, team did a lot of great job and client really appreciated by this proposal to us. And
agree. Yeah, totally agree. And so from one side, it could like seem like it's easy to organize such a trip, but actually I was the person who like coordinated this process, and I'm really appreciate the help of the whole team. It's not just about me, it's about Artyom, Julia, Anna, Pavel, Lyubov. The list could be go further. And so it was a bit stressful for me because I traveled a lot before COVID, but it was just the trip for me or for my friends, just 2 people. And now the team from 8 people. And sometimes I felt crazy about all these things that I should recheck and make sure that everything was done right. But let's see.
Yeah, organizing anything is never simple. I would say that that's the most hardest part of any work. And so, of course, I do understand how really tricky it is for you. So I hope the team will understand that something will go not according to the plan, and that's how we grow. So be prepared to just live and face everything, and that's fine, absolutely, because we are all here. We will definitely help in any situation.
So recently I heard a really cool quote, let's say, from the lady from my courses, and what she told that. So I work with external people, mostly with our clients, with founders, but it's also important to build close and good relationship inside the team, inside Paralect. And sometimes it could it's easy, it feels like easy but when you like communicate mostly from people outside, so it's also important to grow the skill to, to build the relationships with people with whom you work day to day. Yeah, and regarding the plans, so I would say that this will be a vacation. First of all, yes, we're going to Lisbon to continue working on Funds 4. And I hope that the client also have a chance to visit Lisbon, to talk with the team, to do some retro, to discuss the previous job which was done by the team, to discuss maybe plans, and just to have the meeting face by face, offline, with the team actually. This is like the one point. Another point, I hope that the team, the word vacation consists of two words. One is work, another one is vacation, right? Vacation, sorry. And I hope that the team will spend really good time there, just like going around the city, having some fun, visit bars, and spend some time on the ocean, and or maybe traveling on weekends. Yeah, and so for me personally, it's also the opportunity to build the network or networking with people, because I hope I will find some people with the same mindset as at Paralect. Yeah, cool, like connections, clever guys, and startups with whom we can build something cool together.
Yeah, cool. So it will be like second time for you personally to travel in Lisbon. Am I correct? Yeah, cool. I also was just 2 times, so you will make it like fair. Yeah. So definitely, I want to congratulate the team with this and hope that they will have fun in this place, because I really enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Kate, for joining me, for sharing this news, and looking forward for I liked your idea to ask other people who you talk every day to join our show. Remember this?
Yeah, but that was the secret.
Sorry. Okay, I will. We will cut this portion. Don't worry. Have a good evening. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. You too. Have a good evening, and thanks for this invitation. And looking forward to the next episode.
Cool. But right now will be Stepan. Let's
yeah,
wait.
Yeah. Sure, of course.
Thank you, Kate.
Thanks. Ciao. Bye bye.
Bye bye. А теперь бонусная часть выпуска. Я перешел на русский язык, потому что мы ждем, что к нам, надеюсь, присоединится сегодня Степа. Привет!
Привет!
Ты дождался? И рад, что ты присоединяешься. Ну, с чего начнем? Во-первых, где ты сейчас находишься?
Я сейчас дома во Львове.
Ага, то есть ты в итоге в Украине, правильно?
Да.
Круто. Я хочу сразу сказать, ребята, если вы хотите что-то задать интересное... кстати, там был какой-то интересный вопрос, по-моему, от Ильи. Кто-то мне вспомнит. Антон спрашивает. Можешь этот вопросик, пожалуйста, вывести?
Нет, я не прошел.
Подождите, у нас, наверное, пропал что-то видосик. Ну, сейчас появится. Хорошо. Как у тебя вообще дела во Львове? Как по сравнению с Минском или вообще с Беларусью? Как ты можешь оценить? Сейчас я появлюсь на экране, ребята. 1 секунду.
Ну, вообще, если оценивать Львов и сравнивать его с Минском или Беларусью, то мне скорее не нравится, чем нравится. Вот.
Не нравится?
Ну, да, я больше люблю жить в столице, когда можно заказать там любую технику, там быстро ее получить. К тому же здесь улочки узенькие. То есть город красивый, но как по мне он не слишком практичен, вот. Но здесь живет мой брат, поэтому я во Львове. Вот.
Мгм. Крутенько, круто.
Также здесь ощущается некое спокойствие, вот. Поэтому, в принципе, я рад, что переехал. Вот, все хорошо.
Круто. И, насколько я знаю, ты сейчас работаешь в компании, имя которой мы не назовем, правильно?
А,
Как вообще дела там?
Я сейчас работаю в компании Consensия. Вот. Это небольшая компания, 200 с чем-то человек. Вот. Я когда выбирал компанию, хотел найти что-то похожее на Paralect. Вот. Поэтому размер плюс-минус такой же. В целом дела хорошо. Я в первую очередь зацепился за проект. Вот. Проект в сфере IoT, термостаты, там подогрев полов. Вот. И, в принципе, мне проект очень сильно нравится. То есть это то, чего я хотел. Вот. Но, тем не менее, как бы очень многое понимаешь, что не ценил, уже когда теряешь, как бы это банально не звучало. То есть такое было в свое время, когда переходил, там, допустим, с одной идеи на другую, вроде все в порядке, но когда возвращаешься обратно, вот тогда ты понимаешь, что там
А
было лучше.
какую идею ты сейчас вязаешь?
Райдер?
Райдер? То есть ты, наверное, ждешь флит от JetBrains или надеешься на него?
Ну, хочется потрогать, да.
Ага.
Но мою заявку на бетку, ну, на этот, как это называется, на потрогать не одобрили.
По-моему, мою тоже пока что. Что-то такое.
Вот. Точно так же получилось, в принципе, и с Паралектом. То есть я не хочу сказать, что мне там совсем не нравится моя нынешняя компания или что она плохая, но все же сразу же ощущаешь некоторые преимущества.
Ну, и вот что ты заметил так вот более-менее сразу же? Кстати, давай вопрос от Антона. Набрал вес во Львове? Ну, надо уже отвечать.
Не, я вешу так же.
Да. Спасибо, Антон, за вопрос.
Вот. Ну, если сразу так сходу, то, например, в моей нынешней компании очень хороший ремонт. Да, я сразу.
Да-да-да. Мы
Вот.
на метауровень выходим.
Вот. Ну, а в целом, как бы, в целом, если брать там плюшки, да, то все как бы нормально, все хорошо, но как бы мои вкусы весьма специфические, поэтому для меня важны немного другие вещи. Вот. Это софт, железо, вот, и так далее. И это, в принципе, естественно, неотъемлемая просто часть Паралекта. Это вот нормальная экосистема, хорошее железо. Это то, чего не хватает. Вот. В Паралексе можно очень часто услышать, как ругают Артема, но я теперь хочу сказать, вы держитесь за Артема, храните его как зеницу ока, он просто золото. Вот.
Спасибо, конечно, за такую рекламу. Вот.
Да, вопрос от Вовы. Да, уже первую дозу сделал. Вот, сейчас вторую пойду.
А что за марку делаешь?
Pfizer'ом ширканулся.
Ясно. Я, наверное, планирую китайскую делать. Да, Антон предлагает только Артему не передавайте. Да, и, кстати, Артем сейчас делает ремонт на 3-м и 4-м этажах. Не на этажах, а комнаты отдыха, если я не ошибаюсь.
Угу.
Вот. Планируешь в Минск приехать когда-нибудь в этом году?
Да, наверное, может быть, весна, лето.
Угу.
Вот.
Ну, подгоняй к нам, конечно, во-первых, может быть, летний корпорат, а во-вторых, тоже, наверное, скажу, у нас собирается поп-ап офис мы делать. Я не помню, в прошлом году ты успел? Был там, нет? Наверное, нет.
Нет.
В Грузии. Вот почему нет? Если тебе понравится, давай к нам на этот, просто поменяешь офис.
Договорились.
Да. Круто. Ну, я думаю, ребята, на самом деле тебя все ждут. Не знаю, чего так мало пишут. Естественно, мы ждем тебя назад, учитывая, что то, что мы делаем, это все-таки, так сказать, компания, которая запускает разные продукты в разных странах. Вот. Естественно, все помнят, насколько ты крутой.
Не смущай меня. Ну, смотри, открывается офис в Украине. переходи на Linux, и все, и я вернусь.
Ну что ж, переходи на Linux, тебя же никто никогда не запрещал на Linux. О чем? В смысле, я?
Да, ты.
То есть это такой персональный... Ну, нет, так не надо. Зачем? То есть у тебя должна быть своя, так сказать, идея. Смотри, мы стараемся сейчас открывать в Польше, а потом у нас, возможно, в Украине, но я на самом деле вот пока таких вот четких идей не слышал. То есть сейчас у нас задачка в Польше. Открыть и найти офис. Поэтому, если Польша интересна, то, я думаю, мы тоже можем что-то придумать.
Ну, я тогда отвечу на вопрос, который не прозвучал. Я ожидал вопроса, почему ты ушел, раз компания такая хорошая. Вот. Ну и, в принципе, да, это касается офиса в Украине. То есть хотелось бы работать в Украине, платить налоги в Украине. Вот, поэтому открывайте офис.
Я понял. То есть для тебя основной критерий – это офис, наличие физического офиса.
Ну, это, конечно, даже не сколько офис, хотя возможность работать из офиса – это хорошо, но возможность, удобно платить налоги, чтобы за тебя там все делали, ну, это, конечно, удобно.
Угу. Ну, интересно, вот, те, кто слушает, просто надо разобраться, что значит удобно платить, и я думаю, что это решаемая задача. Вот. Здесь как бы никаких проблем нету. Спасибо, кстати, за отзыв на DevBuy.
Да, это был мой первый отзыв. Вот. Ну, что сказать, я думаю, кто-то уже прочитал. Вот, в принципе, повторяться не буду. Это мое личное мнение. Мне Дима не платил за этот отзыв, честное слово. Вот, я действительно так думаю.
Круто. Ну, естественно, спасибо. Поэтому мы тебя всегда ждем. И я надеюсь, ты не обрываешь контакты с нашими ребятами и с вашими. В общем, спасибо тебе за то, что все рассказал.
Да, без проблем.
Круто. Спасибо, тогда закругляемся. Тогда тебе хорошего вечера во Львове.
Да,
Надеюсь,
на связи, ребят.
какой-нибудь барчик. Пока-пока. Спасибо. Пока. Вот, ребята, выпуск затянулся, но что поделаешь, зато все отстрелялись. Спасибо вам за то, что мы с вами встретились. До следующего разика. Пока-пока.